Utie Kofi Tonto, who used to be the information director of the same embassy, he was on Way Obi's show and talked about he having investigated this same Fred Kwarteng. He talked about how Fred Kwarteng said he was ready to be giving him $10,000 every month by way of bribery. And told him, said, listen, Fred Kwarteng, was not the only one doing it, and that even the people there are others in the embassy who were deeply involved in this. Kofi Tonto talked about how Waye report, and that the report was sent to the ambassador, and then to the foreign minister also. So it is not just Okujeto who is saying this, but even Kofi Tonto, who is an aide to Vice President Bawumia.
Larry, let me come in here again. Granted, the Kofi Tonto aka ni nyina no kre sanete. Enunti esese ye to embassy. Na ye ka say jumaini bi oho bia enkofi.
I haven't come to.
No, I'm asking you a question, because if you are saying that the Kofi Tonto aka ni no kre nyo no nko Okujeto nko na investi branch here, then the other stretch of it
could have issues with the events and that the closure. That is a different matter altogether.
But that's what I'm asking you.
Yes, I'm saying that you could have an issue with that particular way arrangement. But then, if I took note of what he wrote, it's just for some few days, and that they needed to understand a lot of things before reopening it. And then after the pressure,
to withdraw all staff.
Is that
withdraw local staff?
I think because it says that this Fred Kwarteng wasn't the only one.
No, if what do they do, I'll be able to identify Fred Kwarteng. Why can't you identify the rest of those who were?
I don't know. See, we let's call for a copy of the audit report, and then assess it. Here, then maybe we will be better placed to appreciate whatever decision went into this. But after the pressure, the embassy has been open. At least he told us that they are opening it for today.
It's an embarrassment.
Oh yeah, it's
especially when he discussed with the president.
But when Kofi Tonto also mentioned, said, listen, he, as at 5 years ago, this thing came before him and he investigated. Notice that this guy had commercialized certain services and he was collecting unapproved fees. What did the government then do about it? Sampine. What did the Akufo-Addo government do about it? What did the ambassador do about it?
I don't know.
What did the minister? The
ambassador and the minister, they are all alive. You can ask them.
No, but you are condemning somebody else.
I'm not condemning. I'm condemning for his action. We are not talking. We are not saying
somebody told me. Listen, the money is involved.
Larry, yes, I am not saying said the Fred Kwarteng yes why no eyadipa. I'm not saying so. Me see the almost my no and then as if no. But near woman, they should look at it from that point. But the action say, Nipa Bakwaya, dear, and now see Nipa Munumia say, become a whole embassy. A year Ghana, I want America. I will be an investor, square Baha, a businesses and the rest, yeah, by visa, young tomb. Now will be a refugee. Now at the 2 days time, you didn't perform for a call, and I made this question say, the perform from a corner, near prepare almost saying that Ben Omoji visit small more a cabin home. That's the action that I'm talking about. I'm not talking about say,
I wouldn't know. But the point is that, as at 5 years ago, from Kofi Tonto, this thing had come before him, and he investigated it and submitted a report. Where is that report? If it was handed over to the minister, what did the minister do? If it was handed over to the ambassador, then what did the ambassador do? What did the ambassador do? Why are we suddenly pretending said there was no issue? Kofi is not anybody who could just come and throw anything out.
No, but who said that there wasn't an issue?
So we should be able to. Let's get to the bottom of this thing. We shouldn't play politics with everything. We shouldn't play politics with everything. And we've been here. People in US kept complaining, saying, listen, they were being charged outrageous amounts of money by way of visa, anyway, any passport. And they kept complaining. There was so many stories.
Larry, baby, where you in now, Kana? Baby, I am a Ikakran, say, your embassy. Nandi pa.
Mommy additional time.
Oh yeah.
Me kwa tam no kwa we mpo. Me na madon wo kwa mama obi.
Na kasa yo obi born name.
Dey nya botre.
Oh yeah, to Marco school.
Larry.
Yeah.
Yeah,
finish up.
Yes, obi e wo embassy. Oye boni. Oye ma so mo ye nipa 10 kra no mo ho no mo ye boni a. Does it warrant the closure of the embassy? That is all I am trying to ask.
Well, I mean, we can look at the details of all that particular thing, because I don't know what the others, what schedules they are on. Okay, send a bear. If you move them from there, no, what will happen to their schedules? OTS here. Would you be able to get somebody else who is competent enough to come and manage that thing, or it's better?
And by this action, are we saying, "Oh, my phone number one, you know, my accomplices are now"?
Oh no, I don't think that is what that is what was said in there. But no,
This is why we withdraw all of them. Because me papa can one me back can one me yere can one. Obi oti abontin ni nim say sampan yere, sampan papa, sampan ya no. Say no.
Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizen's power.